Alright, this is now the third time around. I got a new phone charger. My first go with live, phone died. Second go, the brick wasn't working, so I thought it was the cord or it just came undone, but it was the brick. So I have a new brick, new cord, and we're at 10% battery level, so it should be good. If anybody who knows me, that I always tend to keep my phones at a low charge for some reason. Just never end up plugging them in for the night. But anyways, so what you've missed is we got the side cover off. There's no gunk on the inside, which was perfect. That's good news. We got all the clutch covers off, and clutch is out. The clutch is burnt to crisp, but that's kind of be expected. This bike's a little older. I think it's got like 8,000 miles on it, but it might have had a hard life. But that clutch is toast. So what we're gonna do, furthermore, while we're over here, is just to remove the belt covers. Just so those are off, so I can just look at the belts. Because if that clutch was that burnt up, I'm curious what these belts look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera rolling. Go ahead and get these clutch covers off. Yeah. So thank you if you guys are tuning back in. You might see a bunch of emails in your inbox of like, mini motor going live, mini motor going live. And yeah, just bear with me. I'm not the most adept for live streaming. This is me just trying to do some of the work, but also kind of involve some more people, because it kind of sucks when I'm just out here. It's just me and the camera. So it's sometimes kind of nice that I just babble on. And this is for, I don't know what that's for, but anyways, so we got a couple of them on. That's a new bolt. And that one. Came out a little short. I think those are a little short. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're a little bit on the short side. Alright. So, make sure I got all the bolts out. That's it. Should be it. Get this thing off here. Unless it's held in. I don't think it's held in by the fronts. Might be held in by the fronts, I can't remember. Anyways, so that's those three. This. These look original. These do not. That's okay. He's doing the guy who rebuilt it is doing the best with what he had. But those are original. Come on, come on. No, not. Oh, you're gonna stay in there for right now. See, these guys are all original bolts. Keep these off to the side. All original. Yeah. Not too bad. There's a little bit of rust on things, but Not too bad. I'll keep this organized. Take this off to the side. Get this other one. Trying to make sure the camera can see. There's one. Oh, I did not like that. He's gonna be, ooh, that one looks a little stretched. That one looked a little bit stretched. There's that bolt. That's coming. Alright, got a little bit more rust. I just surface rust. These can be heat treated or painted. I think I'll probably just, I don't know if these are plastic or what, but I can probably just repaint them a trim color. Trim gray. Looks okay. Yeah, these bolts are pretty small. That one needs to be pretty deep. All those are quite small. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Don't have my turning tool in, but it looks okay. I think I'm gonna move this time mark. Oh man, I can't even make out where the timing mark is on this one. Supposed to line up on. Yeah, I don't know where the timing mark is. That's odd. There it is. There we go. Might get that timed up. Just get it top dead center so I know it's correct. So I'll go on the other side and get that moved over. This is what you use. It's what you use to move the timing. Move this around. Loose. Okay, good. That's good. Okay. That's good. Good news. Man, this hasn't moved in a bit. Make sure it's pushing in here. got some pops and bangs to it. It's got some nasties to it. Out of the way. Okay. Nice. Right. I'm going to get see what's going on. Oil-based paint. I'm gonna do these later too. Oh, I'm a little too hard on that one. Alright. Let's see. Let's go see from the other side. I can get this place to mark up. Pretty sure I can just get this thing to line up in my own. If I remember correctly. Starts to come out like that. That looks good. I got good line up there, good line up there, good here, good there. Alright. That one marks lines up to the case, but the case isn't there. We are solid. So that's good. Yeah. And that's horizontal to that center. So, yeah. Cool. It's good to see the pelts, see how they're doing. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take them off, take the nuts off. Go from there. I'm going to go and take off the nuts. Alright, let's see. 22. I think. happening? Gotta do without a winch. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's do this. Oh, can't do that. Nice, this way. I need to this way. Needs to go like this. Like that. Maybe I can do it. Dang, forward. That's tough. Don't tell me I just rounded. A little bit abused, but not bad. Get this. Alright, let's see. Not bad, but it does have some rust on it. Okay, I'm gonna put those over here. Alright, let's we gotta get this one off. I'm not a big fan of these offset wrenches. A little bit noisy, a little bit rusty, but it's a project bike. It's not gonna happen. It's working in there. Just doing what I can. Let's see what we got here. Let's take off these. super crusty. Super rusty and crusty. Rather thin too. I don't know if they're actually Ducati. Gates. They're Gates, but yeah, they're Gates Ducati. Gates Ducati. Oh, you can see that, so they were legit. I just had it. This one's still got some tension on it from this guy. That's gonna probably pop. There we go. Alright. Hopefully this is the same story. Yep. Also Ducati. So they had the legit stuff on. Everything feels okay here. That sounds good. Dry. Sounds a little dry. That's okay. Clean these up. That nose. But everything's off on this side, which is good. Everything's off and ready to go. We just need to do the timings, or the valve lashings. Yeah, so it's good news so far. So what's next is So it's gonna be a little interesting. Because I need a tool. I need this puller tool that pulls it off the casing. So let's try and use whatever I found it on Amazon. I'll have a link in the description below. This is a 10, and one of these guys. All right. Good enough. I think this will be good. Just leave this on there. There. Let me make sure there's no other bolt up here and bolt right there. Two bolts right there. And 5s. Let's just do those real quick. See if I can reach them. See if I can reach them. Excuse me. one more bolt. So he had taken out all these bolts. Oh no. Oh. I don't want to go. There we go. Ooh. That one doesn't look like a happy camper. What else we got down here? Alright. Not part of anything. Just there. 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 Go back in there. Like, all right. That's gonna help her. Come around here. This. Around like that. That doesn't matter. This one I can disconnect. It's just a push. There we go. Comes out as well. Alright, so let's tighten these down. Okay. Okay. I don't think we have anything that's holding anything. Let's try that. I don't think that's going very deep. Okay. All the way around, I don't see anything. Alright, let's give this a shot. This little guy down here, right there. How do you eat? Let me just do a crescent. looks okay. Stator looks fine. Ooh, that is back there. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, that's that. Inspect. A little bit of sludge. Not too bad. A bit. That's just a little bit of sludge. Everything looks okay, I think. I don't see anything that's kind of jumping out at me. I don't see any metal parts. This looks good condition. Yeah. Okay. Just need to clean up the surfaces. Yeah, we'll get a new thing on. Alright. That's good news. Sweet. I just need to get that guy off, but that's gonna have to come later. That is a tough reach for stuff, but yeah, happy with this. It's good. Very cool. Take that out of here. Alright, let's do trying to think of what I want to do next. I know I'm probably gonna have to get a new oil feed line. This one, yeah, this one's damaged. It's got some of the braiding. It's not just the sleeve that's damaged, the braiding. But on top of that, the banjos are really rusted. They're rusted pretty bad actually. So I think I'm gonna disconnect it from that side and then remove both of these. And then yeah, just stick something on to keep them from bleeding oil everywhere. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. This is clean. I see a little bit of sludge, but I don't see a whole gunked up engine worth. This thing supposedly only has 7,000 miles on it, so burnt up clutch / just hard running. And then clean out this guy. Yeah, so that's okay. So these kind of spacers. Oof. I think that's a snag bolt. Let me see. Oh. Goodness. Scared me. I thought that was a snapped bolt. Yeah, no bolts. They're snapped. It's good. Okay. Let's see oil draining from this side, so we move the oil out of the way. this thing, actually, let's put this back in there. That'll do. Okay. Alright, flip it around. It's a nice thing about the stand. You don't really have to get up all that often. Ooh, that looks sketchy. Oh my goodness, what kind of connector is that? Ugh. I do not know how that goes, which way that goes, how that goes. I'm assuming we just couple the same way, or you just like that, I think. But does that move? I don't think that side moves. Yeah, I think that's solid. Is this solid? Is that both? Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to figure out this connector. I don't know how I should go about disconnecting it. Huh. That one's a tricky one. Let's see, let's put some tools to the side. Give her a roll thinkaroos and see what we can do. Okay. So it's good to kind of clean up your mess and start over. And we got some tools over here. Got some spikes. Sweet. Alright. I'll figure out how to take that one. Oh. See how we get those off. Get a little spray. Spray always is good. Sorry. This. A little bit of spray. Never hurt nobody. I know it did. Okay, work my ass. See if I can get this. I don't know what moves, what doesn't move. Everything will just get some lube. 12. Maybe 13 too. What is up with this? is it best to just undo this whole thing? It's probably best to undo this whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other side first, and then we'll go from there. Alright. I'll let you guys kind of see what's going on. Do a quick flipperoo. Okay. Flip, flip. Flip, flip, flip. Alright. Show you what's going on here. Okay, come on. I think it's 12. Maybe it's 13 out of random size. Am I right? Maybe 12. Okay, let's do 12. We can have 12 over here. Let's get you ready to go. Let's see if I can shoot with that. So get like that. That. Right. 10. Thought I had 12 over here. Just kidding. Oh, there are 12. Starts to bleed. Alright, so we'll just kind of see what's going on. I'm just cracking off the oil bleed right here. We have to take this oil line off. So it is a little janky. Oh. There's one. Off. Wrap this up. So take oil here. There's one. Let's get another one off. Paper towel, just in case. See if this one blows up with oil. I don't think that's gonna be the case. But you can see, oh, let's get some spray. Liquid wrench. This one is the one that's, I don't know, I've been spraying this thing ever since I got it. When I first got it, I went over everything and sprayed it down with oil. But never hurts to add a little bit more. See if I can get this guy off safely. Oh, yeah. Just a little corrosion. Rude it. Alright. You up. If it was just the plastic coating, I'd be fine, but it has some damage to there and it's got corrosion everywhere. So I'm gonna see if I can source used one of these without damage to it. But I'm gonna flip this guy around. Flip. That's the magic thing about this stand. You can work on it very easily. Nice. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we had this 13. Let's get another towel. Because I don't know how this contraption detaches, but I don't know how it detaches, but we're gonna work with it because I got the main part loose. So let's see. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, that's not it. That's what it was. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Oh, around. We're gonna just go round and round over here. Oh, I guess not. I can't because the starter's there. Dang it. Alright, so it's not really what I'm hoping for. Okay, so I'll make this a little bit bigger. This. It's gotta be 14 and it's gotta be something bigger, obviously. Alright, 14. Not there. Pretty clear. 14. Something bigger. Alright, let's try these. And, 17. 19. Technically an 18, but we're okay. I think. Oh, come on, dude. What's going on here? Okay. So let's see. Got those undone. Is that independently from this? Let's see. Excuse me, guys. Let me get you guys moved over just a little bit. Okay, 14. Alright, that's Kristen. Thank you. I don't know if I did it or not. Okay, that looks like I did it. all the bolts. That's interesting. Okay. And brush washer for that one. I'm just gonna screw this back in for right now. Yeah, okay, that's out. Throw that out. I think we're good for what I want to do. For what I wanted to get done. I got off all the covers, got off the belts, got all that off, got those plates off. Hey Siri, what time is it? Siri doesn't want to respond. No idea what time it is right now. Song stuck in my head. Do it like a flamingo. Alright. So there's some testing that I'll need to do with things. I guess I can go ahead and get the plates off. Go ahead and get those off. Yeah. I'll go ahead and just get those off. Vertical. Front. Or intake. Take. Exhaust. Intake. I'm making notes on my little piece of paper over here. I'm gonna take off the things. Alright, so that's good. That's good. Need 5. Yeah. Ratchet. Okay, let's get this out. Alright, guys, we're gonna come over here. Gonna get a little better view from up top. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright. What's up, guys? We're taking apart a Ducati 2000 Ducati 748. So it's a little baby brother of the 996 and 998 and 916. It's the tiniest of the 3. This was a barn find up in Ohio, and I shipped it down to Texas. And in the process of taking it apart, you can see all the goodies over there. Some crappy wheels where the chrome's failing. Engine cases that the paint's failing, all kinds of crap. So far, health check is good. Alright, let's just do this. There we go. Sweet. A little wobbly, but we're okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get those valve covers off. Get the valve covers off, that way we can check out the rocker arms and see what we're working with. See if there's any flaking rocker arms. I'll have to take out the camshafts to be certain, but this is just to kind of get started and just give me a heads up if like they're completely destroyed. That'd be a sad day if there's just like not even anything in there. A bunch of chrome everywhere, because that's what happens with these flaking rockers. Flake chrome everywhere. Alright. Good sign. Original bolts. It's a good sign. Let's go ahead and get this one. This is kind of like muscle memory for me right now because I did just rebuild a 2000 996. So it's the exact same motorcycle, but just a bigger piston and I think longer stroke or whatever it is. But I rebuilt that thing, so when I was working on that thing, I had so much fun with it, and I enjoyed it so much that I was like, I want to find a project bike. Oh, yeah, in this style. Ooh, okay. Let's stop talking. Don't start rounding on me. Oh, okay, there we go. It's always scary because anything that goes in the block that decides to strip is kind of scary. All right. All right. Oh, come on, get out of there. Come on, don't be a pain. Oh, come on. Can't even get this thing out because it doesn't want. Let's go. I gotta get some pliers. One more. Uno más. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? There we go. So let's see. What got here? Still stayed with it. What you got in here? I can't say anything too clearly off the back. I don't see any flaking chrome right away. Huh, this one might be okay. Might be okay. I think I'll just leave the seals on there. But this is vertical intake. Just writing this down. Exhaust. The exhaust one's kind of a pain in the ass to get to do with the Allen key. Number 5 Allen key. Now, maybe I can get in there with this one, maybe. I'll just stick with the Allen key. Allen key technique. There's a tight fit in here. Oh, right, you're in there. Ouch, damn. Need to put my gloves on. I cut myself? No. We're good. It's kind of weird as I've gotten older. When I get like little ouches, I'm like, oh, ouch. I don't think much about it, but a lot of times it's a decent sized cut. Whenever I was younger, if I had any sort of like, ooh, ow, it wasn't a big deal. It was just me being a pansy. But now I have to like at least be sensible about what's going on. Because typically when it hurts, I'm like, it's not that big a deal. But look, and it's a cut. I'm like, damn it, why am I bleeding again? I just was done with this. That one was tight. Right. Okay, fit it up there. There we go. This one's kind of a pain. think I can get it in there. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I just bought this Allen key set because the other bike I kept running into issues where I couldn't get a normal one, so I was like, I need a ball head. And so that's the whole reason why I have these. Let's see if we can get this one out. I don't like that. Let's go a little bit further to the next one. There we go. Ouch. Okay. Come on, come on. There we go. Woo! Alright, let's see if we can. There we go. Snake this around. Nice. Nice. Alright. Okay. There's two. And these I gotta extract old school unless I can utilize just a bit. I can use a bit and that'd be nice. Yeah. Get out of here, flies. Bunch of little gnats in here. Oh. It's already coming up. Alright, last bolt. See, I already ran out of battery or memory or whatever the hell I ran out of. Camera's already like, I'm done, dude. You're running your stuff too long. There we go. Plate looks clean. Most part. I cannot tell, but looks okay for me. Initial, so this seal came off, so I'm gonna take the seal with it. So if it comes off, I would just take it off. Alright. There we go. There's that. And we're gonna empty all the screws in my pocket. Alright. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 screws. Alright. Now let's get the other ones going. I don't think these are too big of an issue. Say too big. Yeah. Oh. So I'll have to just do the initial measurements of the valve clearances. And once I get the valve clearances done, that's when I get to mess around with shims and I'll take out the camshafts. If you haven't checked out my original or my main channel, on my main channel I just released the valve clearance job of the 996. So it's essentially the exact same thing that I'm going to do to this. It's a very long, very tedious process, especially if you have to switch out some of these rockers. So hopefully this one I don't need to do rockers. That'd be nice if I didn't have to do them. But if I do, it's just one of those things where it's not that difficult. It's time consuming and a little sketchy sometimes. Like, as in, you could drop a tiny piece of metal into the engine, kind of sketchy. But it's not too bad. Not too worried about it. Not very bad. Need you guys to shrink down when I need you guys up tall. Oh, let's go up a little higher. All right, come along for the ride. Fall backwards. There we go. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, we're high centered. There we go. Nice thing about being on this little bendy tripod is I can kind of wiggle you guys right into it. There we go. So what we're removing is this valve cover right here. get to. Not too bad. Move some stuff out of the way. All electrical bins and bobs. All right. All right, there's one. Oh, I need to be filming this. That's the other thing is you're watching behind the scenes. I have to be filming this. Let's see. Battery run out, or what was it? Yeah, battery ran out. So let me get another battery real quick. You guys can stare at the valve cover and let me know if it moves. Let's see here. Yep. Alright, there we go. I'll kind of give the camera the same angle you guys got on the head. And just a little bit higher. There we go. Camera is right behind you, so you might hear some, I don't know if it's clicking or anything. Let's see, right there. That looks good. Perfection. There we go, recording. You'll hear in any of the bike rebuilds that I do, I'm always like, anytime I release a bolt. I don't know why, it's kind of a weird habit, but I try to lessen it, but it always seems to happen. All right. Oh. I think it's because I'm scared that I'm gonna nail my knuckles on something, which I've done hundreds of times by loosening bolts like this. All right, let's see, we got one Mississippi, two. If anyone's in here, you guys working on any motorcycles, or have you ever worked on motorcycles before? If so, leave a comment. I'll get to check them out here in a second once I get the rest of these valve covers off, because this is kind of one of the last things I'm going to be doing tonight, is just getting these valve covers off. And the next time I come out here, I'll do the clearance job and see what the clearances are like. If we're in a perfect world and this owner before me was a good owner, he just did them and they're all in spec. And they're all to the JT or LT Snyder spec. That'd be epic, but I don't think that's the case. Let's see here. These look okay. I don't see any immediate. Where's my flashlight? I don't see any immediate damage. Yeah, I don't really see too much, actually, which is good. There's a little bit of rust on a few of the valve, or the shims, but these just haven't had oil on them in so long. Same thing here. I think this had the Motul V300 in it at one point. So there's still some green. Either that's lubing stuff, or that's green Motul oil. Should be interesting. Alright, so that's good. I'm just gonna put this in there. Keep things from falling in. This one is kind of safe already, but you know, always put something in it. Alright, let me stop that one. Alright, now we're going to do the last one. The last one I have to put the oil pan down because there's always a little bit of oil seepage out of that last one. oil seepage. It's the oil seepage, not me, it's oil seepage. Let's see. Alright, let's get the camera low. Let's get you guys low. Let's get to work. Alright, I'm gonna do the camera first. Let's see. I don't know if I can get the camera this lower if I just switch it to the other tripod, but in that case, I don't have that quick in. Oh, hang on. Camera tripod's falling apart. Oh, we're good. Can you get that low? No. It doesn't want to get that low. Let's see if we can just manually balance it like we've done before in the past. There we go. That's good. Good stuff right there. Sweet. Alright. That's good. And my nose is just opened up. Kind of like some sort of okay or something. Alright, let's see if I can get you guys down here. I can get you guys down here too. I think. Let's see, get you something like that. Let's see here, something like that. Yeah, you guys can see it. There we go. Alright, cool. Everybody can see it. And we're recording. Alright, let's do this. I might be reaching over you guys, but okay. Can't drop this sucker. Sorry if my hands are in front of you guys, but I'd rather be in front of you guys than the camera. Don't do that, because I don't want you to drop in the oil. Alright, sweet. Oh, there's one. See, there's always a little bit of oil. Oh, I can't get this going. I've lost all traction. Damn it. I can't grab it. Need a paper towel. Sucks whenever you're trying to do something and your tools are all smooth. They don't have any knurling on them. So when they get oily or wet, they just cannot grab them whatsoever. You have no ability to grab them. Alright. It's got a little bit of oil still in it. I always put the oil pan under there. fuel looks, or the oil looks a little bit like a tinge of green. So I think I had no tool in it at one point. Alright. Yeah, so it has a hint of green in it. Let's most of this oil out of here. Leak it over. We'll bring that with me. Set this up here. And over it goes. Alright, let's take a peek. Whew, man, my nose is running. Actually, let's see if we can see something. Nope. Don't see anything. I do not see. Oh, I see a tiny bit of flake. Tiny bit of flake, but it's on the side. Yeah, but we'll see more whenever we get up there. Huh. There's definitely some difference in clearance. Yeah, these need to be adjusted because there's 1 and then 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, so those definitely will need to be adjusted. I can feel the difference, so not a bad thing, just, you know, they need to be readjusted. Alright, I think I'm gonna call that quits for tonight. I'm getting hot and sweating all night. You know, the usual. Clean up my hands, for sure. If you stay here, thanks man, whoever's been watching, thanks a lot. Tuning in. I did have an original one and there's 40, 50 people in it, but my phone died. So the algorithm, whenever you start a live and if it fails or you turn it off and you try to start one up right back after it, YouTube's like, nah, you don't get anyone. But this is mainly for recording purposes. If anybody wants to do the work on these bikes themselves, since this gets turned into a video. So, but thanks for tuning in tonight. Let's see here. Anybody leave any comments or anything that I can answer? Questions? Let's see here. Who's hanging out? Oh, well, the one guy who's in here, thanks for hanging out. But I am all done. Let's check out the mess we got. We got cases on the ground, some tools. The bike kind of as far apart as I'm going to go with it. I'll take the camshafts out and do the valve clearances and stuff, and then I'll take the headlights out to clean them. But I think that's about it. I might take the shock out, maybe, but to service is fucking super expensive. I don't know, that's one I'm still thinking about, but you can see all the bins on the ground, and we got a couple up there, but yeah, we're doing good. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll probably do a live maybe Sunday night, so keep your eyes open for an email about a new live, and in that live, we'll be doing a couple things. We'll be removing the tires from these crappy chrome rims, And then I'll also be doing the initial valve clearance check on these. I'll kind of go through the process a little bit on those. And then if I get that done, I'll quickly, probably gonna work on just some of the exhaust, some of the small stuff to clean. I have some toilet bowl cleaner that has hydrochloric acid in it, and it cleans that metal up real quick. So just to get that cleaned up, just a small job. And then after that, it's valve clearances, make sure the valve clearance is in, check the spark, check spark plugs, make sure those are good in condition, good gap. And then yeah, we'll get to rebuilding this thing. It'll be a lot of cleaning and painting, but mechanically this thing is pretty good. The only thing mechanical or somewhat is it needs a new clutch, and in the stator or the rectifier, the previous owner said he was having troubles with it, so I'll just have to figure that out and test them and find out which one's working. But the rectifier that he got as a replacement, it doesn't look the same as the OEM one, so I think that's the issue that he was running into. Hopefully. But I've worked on these bikes before, confident that I can get this thing started, ready to go. I have a deadline that's October 1st. So I have a little bit of time, but just like anything that you're super interested in, you want to get it done right away. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. More to come. And if you like this kind of build stuff, go check out my main channel. I have a couple big builds up there, like a S1000 or a brand new 2020 or a year old 2024 S1000RR that I rebuilt with a bunch of front end damage. And then I just started uploading the 996 rebuild footage. I'm still working on the third installment of that series right now. But yeah, go check out those videos, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks guys for tuning in. You guys have a good night. See ya.